welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're tackling some pretty common myths you hear all the time in trading.
Yeah, the ones that just seem to stick around.
Exactly. We're using some insights put together by Mythbusters with M4 Markets as our springboard.
And the idea is really to unpack why these beliefs are so popular.
Right, and contrast that with, what experienced traders often find actually works in practice.
Let's get into it.
Okay, first up, this image, this idea that you need like a wall of screens to be a good trader. More monitors equals better results.
Ah, yes, the command center look. It looks impressive, doesn't it?
It really does. But you're saying that's maybe not the whole story.
Well, what many seasoned traders emphasize is actually clarity, focus, not just more data for data's sake.
So too much information could actually be a bad thing, like analysis paralysis.
Precisely. You get overwhelmed, you can't see the wood for the trees, basically. Making good decisions becomes harder.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's less about the number of screens.
And much more about how you interpret the key information. The real advantage is in the focused analysis.
Got it. A clean setup with what really matters.
Exactly. Often more effective than trying to watch absolutely everything.
All right, moving on. Myth number 2. Trading is easy money. The dream of quick, effortless profits.
Oh, that's a big one. And you can see the appeal, right? Who wouldn't want easy money?
Totally. But the reality seems, well, different.
It usually is. Most traders find there's a pretty steep learning curve, and there's a huge psychological side too.
Like managing emotions, sticking to your plan even when things get tough.
Yes, exactly. Risk management, emotional discipline. It takes real effort and, frankly, time.
So experienced traders often talk about the dedication needed. It's not just clicking a few buttons.
Definitely not. Consistent profitability for most people comes from that sustained time, effort, and discipline. It's rarely a fast track.
Okay, good perspective. Let's tackle the third myth. This idea that there's one magic strategy. Like if it works for one successful trader, it'll work for you too.
Yeah, the copy-paste approach to trading.
Right. Just find what works for someone else and replicate it.
But this completely misses a crucial point. Individual differences were not all the same.
How so? What kind of differences matter here?
Well, think about it. People have different financial goals, right? Different amounts of time they can actually spend trading each day.
And probably different comfort levels with risk, too.
Hugely important. Risk tolerance is key. A strategy involving high risk and needing constant monitoring might suit one person.
But be totally wrong for someone else who's more cautious or can only check in occasionally. Makes sense.
So the main takeaway here really is that finding an approach that fits your personality, your goals, your life, that's essential.
It's more about exploration and finding your own fit, not just adopting something off the shelf.
Absolutely. Tailoring is often the name of the game.
So taking a step back,
Right.
why do these myths persist? Why are they so sticky?
Well, the source material suggests it's often because they offer, simple answers. Trading can feel complex, and these myths make it seem straightforward.
Like a mental shortcut. They feel good initially because they seem to provide understanding.
Exactly. They offer that initial feeling of, okay, I get this, even if the understanding is, well, a bit superficial.
And that leads us away from digging deeper.
It can, which is why critical thinking is so important here. Real growth, real understanding often comes from questioning these popular ideas.
Challenging the assumptions.
Precisely. Don't just accept something because it's widely believed. Ask why. Look closer.
So, wrapping up our deep dive today, the big theme seems to be the value of questioning assumptions in trading.
Yeah, just because an idea is popular or feels intuitive doesn't make it the whole truth. The reality is often more nuanced.
So, a final thought then for you listening. Think about other areas, maybe your hobbies or work.
Yeah, what other obvious truths or straightforward ideas might actually benefit from a bit more scrutiny, a closer look?
Challenging that conventional wisdom might just lead you somewhere interesting.
You might be surprised what you uncover.